everyone, my name is City and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, thanks for being an OS and that's an original subscriber. Welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing how I used to do my makeup versus now TikTok challenge, and I'm going to be filling in my brows. And how I filled my brows in on the right side is very natural versus on the left side where I just draw my brows widely and then trim it down as I go along. So in the past, I would use very light shades to shape my brows or sculpt my brows, and I won't say that I don't use light shades to sculpt my brows anymore, but I don't do it as often. Now I would just use my foundation shade to sculpt on my brows so it has a very natural and beautiful look to it, as you guys are going to see now. That's what I do now. Yep. So after that, I'm going to prepare my eyelids by using a very light base. When it comes to eyeshadow, I love trying bold and creative looks. However, in the past, I only use warm shadows and do cut creases or no cut crease looks, if you guys get what I'm saying. But now I'm very experienced enough where I can do graphic liners, wing liners, and negative space kind of eyeshadow, and be bold and different with the looks I create or the looks I try to recreate.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Let's move on to foundation. In the past, I usually do a lot of foundation, like I layer and layer my foundation till I create my own full coverage foundation, if you guys get what I'm saying. And the technique I used to use was to swipe my foundation from where it was to the other place. I'm not even realizing that I'm doing like my normal technique, but that's how I used to do it. No, I prime my skin and I ensure that if I'm going to go somewhere or in public where I know the climate is very hot, I would set my primer to ensure that I get a longer wear, and I use less foundation that I did in the past, if you guys. Whenever I'm going to highlight my under eye, I would do this very long triangle, and it created a very long and drawn down face shape that I didn't like. And after a while, I changed to how I did my highlight, and you guys are gonna see that in a few. Whenever I do highlight, I would do smaller dots underneath my eyes, or maybe a smaller swipe close up close to my eye rather than downwards. So in the past, I would normally bake and leave powder on my face for a very long time, versus now where I press the powder into my skin and I don't bake. So I have more of this beautiful highlighted look. And for contour, in the past I would use very dark, almost black shadows to contour with, and I would contour my face going down, so I have this longer face shape after contouring. While now I just focus on the higher sections of my cheek, and then I reverse contour. I had a brain freeze a while ago, guys. So whenever I do blush, I would mix everything in with my contour in the past, and it would be all over my face. Now my blush is more at a direct area, and you guys can see where my blush begins and kind of end, instead of, well, you can't see it because then that means I did makeup wrong. Yeah. And for don't get me started on highlight. If you guys make it this far, please hit the like button, but don't get me started on highlight. I used to use a very white highlight, and I used to think that I was the bomb. I used to think I'm glowing and oh my gosh, I look amazing, but it was hideous. So after that, I learned about like more golden or more bronzier kind of highlight, and I loved it because it made my skin look beautiful and it didn't give me this white look. Now for lips, I used to line my lips with bright colored liners all the time and do a classic red lip, but I am not as much into red lips anymore. I'm more of a gloss girl now than I was in the past. So this is like my signature look. I really enjoy doing liner and lip gloss. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna set my face, and that's the finished look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and if you do, please give it a like, comment, share, and even subscribe if you dare. I dare you to enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you guys so much for supporting me.